John arrived at Bear Claw Camp. He wasn't sure if he'd been followed or not. His leg was really starting to hurt. He decided to hitch his horses up against the trees here in the woods. Hopefully he was out of sight here. He really needed to mend this leg of his. Something was telling him he wouldn't last long here. The hairs on the head telling him something was coming again. He was sure he could hear the hounds barking in the distance. But he needed to sit down and check out this leg. Get some pain medicine into him. Sat down out of sight, and there it was. He heard the hounds again. The bounty hunters definitely tracked him down again. He wouldn't have time to mend his leg here right now. He'd have to take out whoever was following him. He scattered the perimeter. He couldn't see anybody else. Hopefully that was it, because he really needed to hold up and mend this leg. His leg was bleeding now. He needed to patch this up. Drank some alcohol to try and numb the pain. And then headed up the back inside the dusted down cabin to try and heal this leg. He's going to be holed up here for a few days. Hopefully the bounties don't come. He really needed to fix this leg. He hopped inside and took cover, just in case. He was going to be here for a while. 3 days later, and John was starting to feel on the mend. His leg was moving a lot more freely. The pain was still there, but not near as bad. He'd set up a camp in the trees, back from the cabins a bit, hoping to hide up here if anyone did come. He fed his horses at breakfast, and felt uneasy again, as though someone was watching him, or someone was pursuing him. He was sure he could hear the hounds again. He decided he had better go up front and have a look. So he looked out through the binoculars around the perimeter. He couldn't see anyone, but he could hear them. They had to be near. Because he was feeling mighty uneasy, he decided he'd better do a perimeter check. So he ran up to the horses to grab his guns. John wasn't sure what he was going to do. If he was confronted, he had to find somewhere else to go. But where could he go? He decided to do the perimeter check. And that's when they got him. He froze.
They're right there!
And then turned and shot. John realized he had to get out of Bear Claw Camp, but first he wanted to know who these assailants were. Sure, he had a bounty on his head, but these guys seemed relentless. He searched one of the bounty hunters. Found a note. Turns out the mayor of Strawberry had hired the Pinkertons to hunt down John. The mayor of Strawberry had a lot of money. It seems he wanted John to be his personal bounty hunter. John thought paying him a visit was a good idea. Storm rolled through just as John was leaving camp. Hopefully he'd get to Strawberry without having to hole up somewhere else. His first call was Strawberry, of course, to visit the mayor. He seemed to have all the answers. It's coming up evening now, and John was on his way to Strawberry when his horse started acting funny. It was uneasy, like he's trying to warn John of something. John shook it off, but when he rounded the corner, that's when they got him. It was an ambush. John had been holed up in jail for 3 days. The mayor of Strawberry had actually paid him a visit while he was in the cell. He was now his private bounty hunter. John would do the bidding of the mayor of Strawberry and of the government. Otherwise he'd hang for his crimes. At least John could see his family now. And now John was a bounty hunter assigned to the government and to the mayor of Strawberry. John, obviously, lucky to be alive, lucky to be able to see his family. But now he was nothing more than a government man, bounty hunter.